going to go right to the pregame interview I did with Coach Betancourt.
So I'm here with head coach Mark Betancourt. Big night tonight, 4-0 Peabody versus 4-0 Leominster. Congratulations, coach, to you and your staff and your team. You did it in Marblehead. You broke the longest winning streak in the state last week, but I know from reading the papers and just knowing you, that game's over. This is a new night, new team. Talk a little bit about how your week was with practice this week.
We had a great start to the season so far, but that's over. Now we're focusing on Leominster. 4-0 team. Have scored more points than we have in the first 4 games. Obviously, we don't know how good their opponents are, and they don't know how good our opponents were. So you can throw all that stuff out. It's going to be a good old-fashioned high school football game today. We had a great week of preparation. We should be ready to go.
Great. And as far as health-wise, how are you coming into this week?
We got a couple of kids banged up. Ramey Andino had an ankle injury on Tuesday. We're hoping he can get back and play some offense today for us. But other than that, we're pretty healthy and ready to go.
Sounds good. And as far as trying to talk the team down a little bit, I mean, you celebrated. It was a tremendous victory last Friday night. How did you kind of get through the week and just kind of reset a little bit?
Well, I don't think it was as big a surprise to us as it was to everybody else. We expected to go in and compete. I don't think we expected the score to be the way it was, but we expected to compete and win that game. So turning the page is something that we've been able to do all season, getting ready for our next opponent, and this week was no different.
Sure. One thing that stood out to me watching the game was the running game. I mean, you had the pass. Everyone knew you had the pass, but I'll tell you, you ran it down their throats the first couple of drives, and I think that sets the tone, to defend you guys. Even going to be tougher now.
Well, the biggest thing is taking what they're giving you, right? Mm-hmm. So if they're going to rush 3, we're going to be able to run the ball. If they start putting more guys in the box, we'll throw the ball. Everything we do is dependent on what they do to us defensively and the adjustments that we make offensively. Last week called for a heavy dose of run, so they got a heavy dose of run. When they put an extra guy in the box, we threw the ball. Right. And we just kept taking what they were giving. And that's the success that we've had so far. We plan on continuing to do the same thing.
Great. Well, like I said, number 3 Peabody versus number 9 Leominster. Friday night under the lights doesn't get much better than this, huh, Coach?
This is what you play for. That's why I tell the kids, you've been playing since you were 8 or 9 years old. These are the type of games you've always dreamt of playing in, and here's your chance to do it. Let's go out, let's execute, and play well.
Absolutely. Well, good luck. Thanks for your time, and have a good season. We'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mark. Once again, Joel Sasso here with Matt Smith. Friday night, big game, number 3 Peabody versus number 9 Leominster. Probably the biggest game in, 15, 20 years here at Coley Field, Matt.
Yeah, what a difference 3 weeks makes. Both undefeated. In that last 3 weeks, Peabody has snapped a 23-game winning streak by Marblehead. And this is an exciting matchup that I'm looking forward to. Very similar teams. You're going to see the spread offense. You're going to see the ball in the air a ton. And you're going to see some pretty good defense.
Yep, exactly. And Leominster's a 12-time Super Bowl champion, so they've got a program that's got a legacy here. And because of the new MIAA rankings and the way it's set up, Coach Betancourt decided to go out of the NEC and basically put up a matchup against a team that would probably have good numbers. And indeed they do, 4-0. So good crowd. Everyone's pretty ramped up. Great game last week, but home field tonight, and we got to forget about last week. And as Coach said, on to this week. But Peabody comes in pretty healthy. One gentleman, Remy Andino, number 52, he didn't practice all week, but he's going to give it a go. But other than that, Peabody looking really good. Number 1, by the way, has been out for a couple of games and looks like he's going to be going under some surgery. Shout out to Giovanni Guglielmo.
Yeah, so Leominster will start on offense here. Player to watch. They are led by number 9, freshman Osiris Lopez, who has thrown for 848 yards and 12 TDs in 4 games.
Yeah, pretty impressive. And back to receive the kickoff is number 8, Caden Drinkwater. We heard about him. Not a ton of catches, but about 7 touchdowns and 8 or 9 catches. And here he goes. He takes it about the 20 to the 25. Peabody does a good job of conversion, about the 23-yard line. So Peabody, that's such a talented freshman. He's a freshman. As you said, the quarterback's a freshman. So young, talented, skill positions.
A couple of starting linemen out tonight, too, for Peabody both ways. Bulk of that offensive line is sophomores, so that makes last week all that more impressive. But as most coaches will say, we're on to this week.
Yep. So Leominster breaks the huddle, two at the top, 1 down low here. Handoff, picks up a couple. And they got to give a shout out to Unheralded Player of the Week, Salem Evening News, number 55, Jimmy Fester, sophomore. Just really has stepped it up in a real pleasant surprise. Goes both ways, just brings a lot.
Has gotten better and better every game.
Yeah. I mean, he's usually double digits, and he's calling the defensive signals. He's right in the middle there. Him and Sam Merrill doing a good job. All right, so pickup of 3, going to be a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Inside handoff. Number 5 on the tackle there, Alex Silva.
So Leominster in true spread form, you'll notice wide receivers don't even come into the huddle. Most of the time the line doesn't either, and they're just catching signals from the sideline. And those receivers will stay right where they are.
Pick up a 2, going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for Leominster from their own 29-yard line opening drive. So 4 receivers, single backfield. Quarterback's going to tuck it and run. Looks like he's going to get the first down, it looks like. Just out of the reach of number 10, Vinny O'Hara. Looks like he was looking, held it pretty good, and then he had about the 5 or 6 yards. So indeed, he does have the first down up to the 35-yard line. Here's your replay there. Does a good job of scouting the field. Couldn't see anything, rolled it out.
So I think that the true test here is going to be Peabody's defense against Leominster's offense. They've won, their 4 wins have been 48, 42, 27, and 45 points. So they are putting up some big numbers.
1st and 10 from the 34. Deep pass, high pass, really high. Oh, wow, number 8 catches it. Peabody looking for the call of offensive pass interference. They're not going to get it. I'll tell you, that ball was thrown so high, I thought both players are going to have an opportunity to get it. We'll see if you get it on replay.
And Alan Paulino was in great position there.
Yep.
And the Leominster receiver just made a fantastic catch.
Here's the replay on that.
He's got inside, his head is turned.
Yeah.
That's pretty good defense.
I agree. That would have been a tacky call. I'm glad that they kept it in. Fester on the stop, going to be a loss of a couple. So big play. Pinto out there, 26. The interesting thing about Peabody is they bring a lot of energy. They don't have huge, big linemen. They've just got good athletes. A couple of big guys, but, by and large, not the big, 275, 300 across the board.
And a lot of that energy is brought by number 55, as you can see on that play right there.
Yeah. 2nd and 12 from Peabody, 22-yard line. Back to pass. He's going to run it up the middle, takes it. Got a flag. Probably on the 4-yard line by Batista, taken down.
That might be coming back.
Yeah, I got a feeling so.
That might be a hold. Just based on where the flag was thrown and on that side, I'm going to guess hold, but I've been known to be wrong before. I think the last time we did a game, I thought the kicking tee was a flag.
Holding, number 52 on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still second down.
So it is indeed a hold, and that will back Leominster up 10 yards. I think that's an issue that Coach Powers is going to correct immediately is who's the spy, because the Lopez kid will take off in a heartbeat, and he's very athletic.
Yep. So Peabody catches a break there, 2nd and 26 from the Peabody 36. Lopez back to pass, being pursued by 23 Kavanaugh. Eli comes up, flag, makes the hit, but he doesn't bring him down. Let's see what that flag is.
It might be a flag or a block in the back.
Peabody's clapping, so I think that's Kavanaugh, 23, who's having Jose Lendai, my apologies. Kavanaugh's 27. Both kids having a good year, so going over to Coach Betancourt. So he's going to have an opportunity to push him back or no play. I'm going to say he's going to decline it, but let's see.
On the offense, number 69. That penalty is declined. It's third down.
So no surprise there. Coach Betancourt declined. He's going to put the Leominster Blue Devils in a 3rd and long. 3rd and 26 from the Peabody 36.
A little bit of rain starting to fall here.
Yeah, a little sprinkle. It was rather hot, that's for sure. All right, so here we go. Leominster breaks huddle. Lopez looking deep on the right side. Just going on the end zone. And at number 10, Vinny O'Hara deflects the pass. Nice play.
Good position, good inside position. Turned his head.
Yep. Stayed with him every step of the way. Every step of the way.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and it looks like Leominster's going to go for it.
Well, here's an opportunity, Peabody. No crazy flags. Keep the ball in front of you. It's okay. Give them 10 or 15. That's okay. Nobody behind you. Third and 26 from the 36.
First down's basically the 10-yard line.
Yep. It's rolling out. Pressure. Gets hit when he throws the ball. It's up. It's a duck. Should have knocked it down, but he caught it. Interception. That's number 2, Jay Stewie. Good play, but like you said, really should have just knocked it down. You gotta have the game. You just gotta know where you are.
Yeah, that's tough for a high school kid to not catch that.
That's something on the stat sheet. But Peabody will start backed up about that 10-yard line where they would have been on the own 36. So we'll take it. That's okay. So Peabody defense, as you said, stopped Leominster their first opportunity. So Peabody will break the huddle with the number 1 quarterback on the North Shore, probably top 5 in the state right now, Shea Lynch.
933 yards and 14 touchdowns.
You got it. So 1st and 10 from the 9. Spread offense. Lynch hands it up the middle. I believe that's Pinto.
So one of the things that made them successful last week against the Marblehead game is establishing that run.
Yep.
That is huge for Peabody tonight. They can do that, and then Shea can do his thing.
Yeah, they have, after last week's game, they've given the Leominster defensive coordinator a whole different week of preparation than he probably was thinking. All right, so pick up a 1, bring up a 2nd and 9 from their own 10-yard line. Opening drive for the Tanners. 4 receivers for the Tanners. Shea gets it to number 2, Dooley. First down. Nice pickup. It's going to bring it up to the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. You know, the thing that Peabody has is they have short-handed receivers. If you're open, Shea's going to get you the ball, and you don't see many drop passes by the Tanners, so that's huge.
Yep, possession football, that's what it's all about. I think Leominster has made it already clear that they're going to go for the home run ball whenever they can.
Yep.
And Peabody is a possession football team.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the 28. You got to... Pass to number 4, Colin Ridley. It's going to be a late hit out of bounds.
A late hit.
Important that no one reacted from Peabody. Coach Bowers pulls him back. That was going to be a gain of about 5. Now it's going to be about gain about. I think they're going to tack that on to the end of the play. So it's going to be Peabody's going to be right about at midfield here.
After the play, dead ball, personal foul, late hit, number 16. 15 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down.
So indeed, Peabody gets out to the 48-yard line. Once again, 5 wide this time. No one in the backfield from Lachey.
Blitz up the middle.
Comes to the blitz, yep. Yeah. Knocked down by number 52, Delmar Wright, senior.
So another thing we'll see a lot of tonight is different blitz combinations by Leominster. Clearly have seen film on Peabody and are going to attempt to disrupt what Shea's timing, especially on those quick out passes.
Yep. So good rain coming down here at Coley Lee Field. Second and 10 from their own 48-yard line. 5 wide for Shea. Snap, shotgun, quick pass. Number 4, Ridley. He's going to run. Taking it down the sideline. Out of bounds, 23-yard line. For Colin Ridley.
Looked like maybe a blown coverage there. Colin was so wide open. I don't think Leominster's defense was set there. Peabody in a hurry up here.
Line. Shea gets away from the rush. He's still looking. No flags. Now we got the flag. You're asking a lot of the offensive line to, once you get about 5, 6, 7 seconds, it's kind of hard not to have that holding call. So, indeed, it looks like it is going to probably be against them.
It's almost automatic when a quarterback scrambles like that.
Number 77 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
I hope our new sideline reporter doesn't quit before he gets to do his debut here.
Yeah, exactly. So Peabody backed up on the 35-yard line.
He's lying to everybody.
All right, here we go. 1st and 21 for Peabody on the Leominster 35-yard line.
5 wides again.
Oh, bad snap. Shea picks it up, gets a couple out of it, brings it down to 31.
That looked like it may have been a weather-related snap.
Yeah, something happened there. That's okay. No turnover there. That's number 58, Mark Clanton, who was out, I believe, with an injury last week. Starting center, he's back.
Good job by Eli Batista there to settle down the center a little bit.
I just saw that. Good observation, Matt. So down to the 32. We got 2nd and 17, 32-yard line of Leominster. So 3 down territory for sure. 4 wide. Allen in the backfield. We got our offsides. 5 yards. We'll take it. Number 52.
Leominster's shooting themselves in the foot here in this opening drive.
Number 52. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
So that's much more manageable. 2nd and 12. Down to the 27. Don't forget, folks, we got probably one of the top field goal kickers in the state. Dominic Scalise, Jr. He's already hit a 40-plus yard field goal earlier this year. All right, so Shea's 2 wide right, 2 wide left with Allen. Backfield, Polino. The blitz, Shea gets away. He's looking, he's found him. I think that's Eli.
Yep. Great job stepping up into the pocket.
Had 2 receivers. You saw Eli cutting. You know, I wouldn't be the first one to say it, but what they do say about Shea is Shea does a tremendous job of keeping his eyes downfield. He's looking, he's always looking. And as it was said recently, the other thing that Shea brings is Shea will tuck it and run if he has to, but he's always looking while he's throwing out. I
think one of the things, I think it was in an article I saw where Shea was quoted, one of the things he's improved on is knowing when to tuck it. I think early in his career, he was kind of backwards on when to throw and when to tuck it. This year he's been dead on and made the right decisions.
So Peabody breaks a huddle, 3rd and 1 from the 16-yard line of Leominster. Shea with the hard count, hands off to, he kept it, fake to Allen, and Shea's going to walk in, it looks like, and he does. Shea, Lucky Lynch, 16-yard TD run. So Peabody goes up early.
So a design quarterback draw there, no question about it.
And they really sucked in the defense. Everyone thought Polino had the ball, and just Shea rolled out and put on the Jets. Nice block by Eli Batista, I believe, as well. Coach is acknowledging that.
Yep.
We'll see the replay, but...
And great job by the center, too. I think the center position is kind of underrated here, especially in the spread.
Yep.
It's raining, you know, in a shotgun. Got to call out the blocks.
Yep. All right, snap, ball down. Lynch holds it. Kick is up.
Automatic.
And it's good. So Peabody goes up early, 7-0. That's what we needed. You know, football is a big momentum game, just like most sports, but just to come out tonight and not get behind. And I think, here's the replay here. Leominster defense bit to Allen. And there's Shea.
Great block to spring him there at the end zone, too.
But as I was saying, I mean, you know, I think at this point, basically, Peabody does feel like they can play with anybody, and they should. They should feel that way, but it doesn't happen in just 1 week. It's build up, and, you know, they've done it. They went on the, you know, I mean, 3 weeks on the road. I mean, I missed you, Matt, you know?
Yeah.
But just to come back.
That was a long time.
It really was. You know, every week, either you watched it or you went to the games, and just to see it.
Yeah, kind of a funny schedule this year. But it is what it is. You got to play your schedule, and
yep, whatever they put in front of you.
Peabody's doing just that. So.
So we got still 6:08 left in the first quarter. That Peabody drive didn't take much. Dom Scalise boots it into the end zone, so touchback for the Blue Devils. Looks like the rain's let up, so it's cooled off now, about probably 10 degrees, 10 to 15 degrees anyways.
Quick shout out to Danny Barrett's brother, Ryan, who led the team out today, carrying the American flag.
Absolutely. So, number 75 on defense out there, Alex Jackson, one of those sophomores who goes both ways. You got 23, Jose Lender on the corner. Handoff. There's Lender. He was behind the play. Couldn't quite make it. Gang tackle by the 10 is going to be about 3-yard pickup. But I want to really give a shout out to the offensive line and the defense as a whole, but that offensive line, you know, that was the question mark coming into the season. We knew what Shea could do. We knew he had the talent. We knew he had the receivers and the skill players, and it wasn't going to depend on that line. And as we go through the game, we'll try and make sure to shout out some of those offensive linemen. We don't always get the recognition that They certainly do deserve.
Yeah, that's the most improved position on this team from last year to this year. No question about it.
Handoff up the middle. Number 2's going to pick up a couple. So Leominster pulling back a little bit here. Looking at a 3rd and 5. Third and about 3. So up to the 27. So once again, opportunity for the defense to step up here.
So this is an interesting matchup here between Alan Paulino and Leominster's number 8, Drinkwater,
right,
who leads the team in touchdown receptions here. They've clearly locked him up man-to-man, and Alan is not focused on anything else. So Coach Powers clearly worried about the home run ball,
yep,
as he should be.
So Leominster quarterback looks over the sidelines for the play. Taking some time here. The shotgun formation, 3 receivers, single man in the backfield. High snap, but he gets away. Quick snap. Ooh, nice play. That was a bullet.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Looked like Leominster may have gotten away with a false start there, too. It looked like one of the receivers left a little early.
That was complete to number 1, Brian Aguilar. First down, 1st and 10 from the 35. Here's that replay. Leominster quarterback does a good job of just getting it out real quickly. Back to live action. Quarterback up the middle, pick up a good 5-yard run.
I know we're not even through the first quarter yet, but it's hard to believe that this kid is a freshman.
Yeah, very poised and composure.
Yeah, he is poised, athletic.
He's 6 feet, 175. We got listed on the roster. And number 8. Drinkwater, he's 6'1", 180, so he looks 6'1". Like you said, Allen's mashed up on him. Handoff, number 2, wide. Peabody defense, great job assuming someone's going to route him, and he did. So Will Pinto was in first, and his boys came up to help him. Eli Batista. As we talk about energy and momentum, this Will Pinto has done a tremendous job. Will basically wrestles in the offseason, wasn't sure if he was going to play football. Meant a lot to him. He went through some family adversity his freshman year, and he decided he wanted to be with his boys, as he says, and he worked hard, and he worked his way up to the starting lineup, and here he is. He
deserves everything he gets. He's come a long way.
Absolutely. So 3rd and 5 yards again from the 40. Festa's going to blitz. Oh, right between 2 defenders. Kid holds on to the ball. Dooley gives him a good hit, but the receiver is down.
Chase Dooley laying out the lumber.
Yeah, that was a good hit. See the replay on that one, hopefully. It was a clean hit, but a good hit. Here we go. Quarterback gets it off quick.
Yep, shoulder to shoulder, no helmet.
And he held on to it.
Good play.
Yeah, right between Dooley and looks like Silva.
So on that last running play, Dooley didn't make the tackle, but he was the first one in there that blew up the lead blocker. He's playing physical.
So we got one out-of-town score tonight so far in the 3rd quarter. St. John's Prep 38, Malden Catholic 0. Words come to us that Peabody native Carson Brown is busted out tonight with at least 3 TDs. So good to see. Many people know Carson Brown, his story coming back from injury. So shout out to Carson.
Great kid. Great story. Another one deserves everything he gets.
So we got a timeout, Leominster. So 2:27. This game is, about a half an hour for the first quarter. Both team pass offenses, so it's not going to go along as quickly.
4 penalties doesn't help that cause either. I hope my son's pink vest doesn't get ruined tonight in the rain.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Mr. Valente will get some copies of that pink crowd out there tonight, celebrating Cancer Month. So you see all the pink out there. That's been going on a number of years, both at the youth football level all the way up to pro football. And once again, shout out to PATV and their coverage. They got 3 or 4 cameras out there tonight doing a good job. And once again, the good news is we got a sideline reporter, and we're going to go to him in about right at the end of the quarter and see what, we won't say his name yet, see what he has to say tonight. Mr. X reporter, sideline reporter.
It's like the mass singer.
Yeah, that's right. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Leominster from the Peabody 48-yard line. Number 3, reception, nice move, gets away from the first guy. Going to pick up about 3 down to the 45-yard line.
So I know everyone's excited at home to know when the next broadcast is, Joel. We'll be back here next Friday as the Tanners are home against Winthrop. The 14th, 7 o'clock. Back-to-back Fridays, Joel. I might need a nap.
High snap. He's going to go to 8. Here's his man. Looks like he's going to be overthrown. Nice try by the receiver.
So there's Alan Polino again. That's that matchup we talked about earlier. And
we picked up that early.
Yep. And so far, Alan's had the best of that matchup. Although Drinkwater did have a reception, but it didn't lead to a touchdown because Leominster shot themselves in the foot. A couple penalties. But this is definitely a matchup that Leominster is keyed in on.
All right, 3rd and 8 from the 46. Rolls out. Oh, that's picked. Stepped right in front of it. I believe that's number 11. Is that Danny? Number 10, Vincent O'Hara with the pick. Here's the replay. Vinny steps in front of the receiver, makes the play. Does a good job of running back, picking up 15 yards.
Yep, good read.
So Vinny's a senior, and he's worked hard. I know he's one of the kids off-season, put in the hours, the preparation, the conditioning. Really is up to his game, and it shows on the field, especially tonight, but even over the course of the season. So, nice play. Shea Lynch and his offense take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Dooley in motion.
Shea going deep. He's behind him. Touchdown, Eli Batista, 50-yard bomb. Eli got behind the defensive back, and Shea just saw it and put it up there. So one play, and Peabody capitalized on the turnover.
Absolutely no chance by the Leominster defender there.
Nope.
Eli just ran right by him. That is just pure speed.
Yeah, and Eli Batista, so you got the number 1 quarterback on the North Shore passing to the number 1 receiver. Eli came into the game with 19 receptions, 355 yards, and 5 TDs, so he's going to add to that total. 13-0 Tanners. Extra point pending. Snap, ball is down, kick is up. Good. So textbook football by the Tanners. Create the turnover and capitalize on it.
That's just a straight up my guy on your guy, and who's better? And Eli just ran right by him.
Yeah. Not the same. Here's the play. Right behind him. There's Batista.
Pure speed.
It's fine. All right.
So Tanners with the interception capitalize. the touchdown to Eli Batista for a 14-0 lead with 1:26 left in the first. So Scalise will kick it off, who has Division I leg power, I would say.
Wow, nice kick by Dom down to about the 5-yard line. Drinkwater above the 20, 25, breaks a couple, breaks another tackle, and good pickup by, that's number 9, should be number 8 on the play. Kaba, Abu Kaba, nice play, he's a junior.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why
There's
number
a
8.
flag, I just saw a flag out of the 25-yard line.
Reason why number 8 has 6 touchdowns on the year. He's athletic. That was a good run back, but let's see if it holds up.
During the return, holding on the kicking team, number 60. 10 yards from the end of the run, first down.
It's a hold on the Tanners. It's going to bring the ball. Leominster is going to start with good field position, 44-yard line.
Interesting to have a hold on kickoff coverage. You don't see that very often.
You don't. So shotgun, inside handoff of the 45 to about the 47. I believe that was Linder again on the tackle, Jose Linder. So pickup of 3. Inside a minute here in the first quarter. Turner's up 14-0.
So far, Peabody defense has showed up. A stop and an interception. Let's see if they can hold him here at the end of the quarter.
2nd and 7 from the 47. Lopez back to pass, rolling out. He's going to get tackled. Eli Batista in there. Oh, about 5 tacklers. 5 guys in on the play. Eli started it, and you had Pinto. You had 50. I think you had Sam Merrill in there.
I don't know if we can see that again, but I think Eli started from about Peabody's own 40. The ground that he just covered to make that tackle. He's feeling it too, sucking a little wind.
He's hurting.
I think he covered about 40 yards. What a play.
Let's see if we can get that on replay. So we got a injury timeout.
Which I think is Eli.
Here we go. Thank you, PATV. So Eli's going to have to go out for a play.
Tough to see here, but he comes from the...
Pinto was in there. Kavanaugh was in there. Merrill was in there. They were all about 4 or 5 guys. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 for the Blue Devils on their own 41-yard line. We are going to go to the end of the first quarter. So, end of 1, Peabody Tanners 14, Leominster Blue Devils 0. And we're going to throw it down to our sideline reporter if we can get them up and running here.
Hey, how we doing, Joel and Matt? You guys stay nice and dry up there? I think that was a little unexpected, but thank God that passed. No, great game by Peabody. I mean, when you look at both teams on paper, they came in pretty evenly. But this is a game of execution, right? So right now, Peabody's really executing. I think the defense has done a great job of containing Lopez. He's got a lot of speed. They got to really come up and watch those ends and kind of keep him inside the pocket, which they've done. Aside from that long pass to Drinkwater, I think they've done a pretty good job, a great job on defense on, keeping an eye on him. And it looks like Leominster started to go to the run a little bit here in the first quarter to try to offset some things, to try to open some things up. They did find some openings in the middle here, but then Peabody kind of adjusted, and they're doing a really good job. So let's see what happens in the second quarter. Again, execution, staying disciplined. I know Leominster had about 4 penalties there. Holding penalty, which was kind of hurt them a little bit, but hopefully Peabody just stays disciplined and keeps doing what they're doing. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ed. That's Ed Lomezi, our sideline reporter. 3rd and 13 from the 41. Lopez back to pass. He's going for number 13. Pass is well defended by Peabody. Number 8, Kaba, breaks it up. We got a flag now. I hope it's not. It's going to be It's going to be a personal foul against Peabody.
We're going to have a roughing. We're going to have a roughing or a late hit.
Yeah. Sam plays with a lot of emotion as well, and it's getting caught up. He had the hold on the kickoff return by Leominster. It's going to cost this is going to cost Peabody. I believe it's going to be an automatic. Well, yeah, automatic first down, 3rd and 13. Let's see what the play is. Ref's going over talking to Coach Bettencourt, telling him what's going on here.
Maybe not.
Maybe offsetting. Yeah, looks like the punt team coming up with Leominster.
Yep. So we'll have to see what the referee says here, but
offsetting would be a win.
During the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the offense, number 56. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Wow. Well, my apologies to Mr. Merrill. That was a personal foul on number 56, as you heard it from Leominster. I didn't know you could decline a personal foul. I thought they automatically would call it and you'd kick from that spot.
Yep, I thought so too.
Yeah, that's a unique one. I'm surprised they wouldn't actually take the 50 to make it 2nd and 28, but that's okay. So, got number 22, dangerous Eli Batista back for the return. Here's the boot, a good boot, out of bounds.
Ball's out of
bounds. Yep. Good kick right to the sideline, out of the 30-yard line.
Good to see Eli back on the field too.
Yeah, another 29-yard kick with no return.
So just, Joel, I want to let you know, my phone is blowing up about our new sideline reporter.
There we go.
Holding, number 5 on the return team. That foul will be enforced from the end of the kick. 1st down.
So just an update, remainder of the schedule for the Tanners. Home against Winthrop next week, away at Gloucester, home against Salem, and then Thanksgiving at Saugus.
And then in between there'll be some MIAA playoff games, folks.
Yep.
And I think we'll be hosting. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 Peabody on their own 20. There was a hold there to Dooley. Dooley does a nice job. 22-yard gain. Jace Dooley from Shea Lynch. Nice pickup.
So Peabody in that hurry up again, want to prevent the wholesale substitutions by Leominster.
So Peabody settling very nicely to their offense. Looks like they want to put the pressure on now. Number 4, Ridley slips a little bit, but gets 9.
That's got to be my favorite play in the Peabody playbook. Is that take that outside wide receiver, send him straight down the sideline, and drag that inside slot receiver with Shea rolling out. Great call by Coach Therian.
Actually was a 1st down, so Peabody 1st and 10 from the Leominster 49-yard line. Peabody offense, receivers and backs getting situated. Shea leading them. Handoff up the middle to Polino, takes it wide. It's not going to get anywhere, so the Leominster defense does a good job.
Good pursuit by the Blue Devils there.
Yeah. So that's okay. They can maybe stop the run, but they really haven't stopped the pass much tonight. So I'm sure
that's a keep them honest run right there.
Soon Coach Therian will go back to Shea's arm here.
Yep, right back to 5 wides again.
Yep. Oh, a bullet to Danny. Oh, that was a flick of the wrist. That was a bullet. Looking for his favorite receiver, I believe.
Yep, Danny Barrett with 258 yards this year and 5 touchdowns himself. But a nice defensive play there by number 1, Brian Aguilar, to break that up. So with the incomplete pass, Peabody will go back to the huddle.
All right, so 3rd and 10 from the Leominster 49-yard line. Oh, off the hands of Eli, intercepted to number 8. The guy don't want to grab it. I think they're going to give a flag against Peabody, but I don't, I don't think that's a fair flag. You didn't know if he was down for sure, but brings up to the 47. Here's the replay.
Yep, I think they're going to get Jimmy Festa for that.
Festa. So it was tipped off Eli's hands. Then May picks it up. He runs it back. So Leominster is going to take over a good field position on Peabody 38-yard line. 10:34 to go here until halftime.
So this is what we talked about. This is where Peabody defense needs to step up and hold them here.
Yeah, it's a 2-possession game versus 3-possession game.
Yep.
It's a whole different ball game.
Yep.
All right, first 10 Blue Devils on the Peabody 38-yard line. Lopez hands it off to the back. Pick up about 2. Peabody defense does a good job. Peabody plays with a lot of emotion, but they got to be careful now here.
Yep. It's
crazy personal fouls.
Yep, getting a little chippy. Play the whistle. I'm sure the coaches are all over that. You do not want to get any silly penalties here.
Yep, make Leominster earn it. So that was a gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for the Peabody 37-yard line. There's a good shot of the crowd. Basically full stands tonight. Kansas City loves a football program that puts up the W's.
Oh!
It's over the head. Tried to go to his favorite receiver, Drinkwater. Allen was right on him.
Yep, good thing that was over his head because I think that would have been an interception had it been on target. Another great defensive play by Alan Paulino. Jumped that route. Not only would that have been intercepted, I'm pretty sure that would have been a touchdown.
So 3rd and 9 from the 37.
Festa on the blitz. We're going to get a hold on Leominster.
Double holds.
Doesn't matter. It's
got
coming
away.
back.
It doesn't matter. Number 8 thinks it's a quarterback knows it's a hold.
Clear hold on Jimmy Festa. He tackled him.
And he's getting frustrated. The quarterback is definitely very upset.
So I haven't seen a mosquito all summer, and now the booth is full of them.
Exactly.
No, I haven't killed one mosquito.
For tonight.
So that'll back Leominster up right at the 50.
3rd and
that's
22.
Not much Leominster could have done. Jimmy Festa right up the gut. And if it's not a hold, it's probably a quarterback sack.
Yeah. It looks like the defense, Peabody, only rushing 3. Flooding the backfield, going deep. He's in double coverage, overthrown. So I was going to guess Leominster is going to punt it. They should.
Yep.
It's a good shot of your student section tonight. Pink night. Good representation, and maybe we'll get a shot of Matt Smith's son at some point during the game.
Yep, making his mother proud out there in the pink leotard.
So we were talking about some of the linemen. We'll get to some of them after the punt return here. 22 Batista back for the punt, standing in his own 25-yard line. High snap, down. Oh, he was right on him. Number 8, Kaba was on it, and the punter pulled it back. So Kaba got in there, and then Merrill was next. He tackled that punter. So Peabody's going to get good field position on the Blue Devils' 40-yard line.
Yep, that all started with the high snap. The kicker had to jump up and get that, and I think that extra second allowed Peabody to get in there.
Yep, number 8, Abu Kaba, having a great game on defense and special teams tonight. Once again, there's some of you. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 Tanners on the Blue Devils' 40-yard line. 9:31 to go in the second quarter. 14-0. 4 wide. Shea in the shotgun gets the pass. He's looking. Now he's going to tuck it and roll.
Yep.
Going to
Smart.
get about 9 to 10.
Smart.
Yep.
Nothing there. Don't force it. You're in Leominster territory, ticking down towards the end of the half here. Tuck it and run. Get the first down. Move the chains. You do not want to turn the ball over here. 3-score lead going into halftime is very different than a 2-score lead.
So 1st and 10 from the 30. Pick up a 10 for Shea. Did it with his legs that time. He's looking, gets a wobbler. Yeah. No good.
Came out of his hand funny.
I'm going to give a shout out to my stat guy, Lou Sosimo Jr. Lou's going to hook us up at halftime so we can give you some stats as we head into the third quarter. So 2nd and 10 for the Tanners on the Leominster 30-yard line. So, trips up top, single man Danny Batista down low. The blitz, nice play. It
Design
was a
screen
to Alan
Don't
Polino.
hold.
We got one flag. It's going to be a first down probably, but there was a flag on. See who it's on.
Yeah, I think we're going to have another hold.
We got a scrum up top. Took his helmet off. That's going to be a personal foul on the Tanner. You can't take your helmet off on the field, I believe. That's an automatic 15. So it looks like there's probably going to be 2 fouls on the Tanners.
It's like they're going to get Nick Dresser there with taking his helmet off. So officials are going to have to sort this out. I think we definitely have a hold, and then we're going to have some sort of unsportsmanlike.
So here comes the ref. He's going to announce the call. Pulling out the notebook, too. I don't know if Dresser got thrown out of the game, but they're pulling out the notebook. Here we go.
During the play, holding the offense. That penalty will be enforced 10 yards from the spot of the foul. After the play is over, dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 50 on the defense. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 3 on the offense. That's number 3's first unsportsmanlike penalty of the game. Those penalties will offset. It'll be first down.
So that is significant because if you get 2 of those penalties, you are removed from the game.
Okay. So could have been a lot worse, but not too bad. Of course, Allen pretty much was in there. So let's see where they spot the ball. Right now they got it on the 28. So it's going to be a 2nd and 8 from the 28, I believe. It's nice to see the screen. That's something out of the playbook I haven't seen too often.
That was a great call.
Shea, he's looking. He's got just a little short hop to number 2, Dooley. Just a little bit short.
Another good job by Shea stepping up in the pocket, not panicking, didn't take off.
Exactly. There's a good shot of the student section there, folks. Looks like we got some skin with all that rain coming. They're spelling it out. All right, so it's 3rd and 8 from the 28. 3rd and 8. So 2 down territory here for the Tanners.
I feel like we've been at 9 minutes for 9 minutes.
Yeah. 9:02, jeez. Shea's going to roll.
There's that drag play.
Yep, there we go.
Works every time.
Yep. That's to Colin Ridley. Ridley's having a nice night tonight.
Yep.
Doing a good job being a possession receiver. Picked up another one. Dewey's got a few. Eli's got a touchdown. Once again, very, very tough team to defend.
If you got a play that works, run it.
Until they stop it, absolutely not. All right, so that's going to bring up a 4th and 1 down to the 21.
Is it even 1? Yep, it is. Yeah.
Exactly 1, yep. Shea's under center. Shea's going to do the Tom Brady. First down.
Wow.
Back to the I think he jumped 2 yards. He jumped, I think.
He just went between offensive line. He didn't even get a push. He just did that all himself.
So he went from the 21 to the 19. That's a standing jump. You learned that in elementary school.
Yeah, looked like he was diving into a swimming pool.
All right, so Peabody knocking on the door again. Chance for the Tanners to go up by 3 scores here. 1st and 10 on the Blue Devils' 19-yard line. Trips wide left. Danny Barrett top. Allen in the backfield with Shea.
Blitz coming.
Fake to Allen to Eli. Eli's shaking and baking. Still shaking and baking.
Yep.
He's going to get down about the 16, so picked up 3.
Little wide receiver screen play there, but sniffed out by Leominster.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah, here's the replay.
Dooley with the nice kick-out block.
So he thought about going inside. Eli thought about going inside and said, nah, I'm going to turn it outside. Picked up about 3 or 4, like we said. By the way, PATV, nice job with the sideline television.
Love the screen.
Yeah,
Love the screen.
All right, so 2nd and, I'm going to call it a short 8. Almost 7. Shea back to pass. He's looking at, there's the flag, on Danny. Number 1 gets the defensive pass interference.
Yep.
He was all over, but
Aguilar just got there a hair early.
Yeah.
Great job by Shea. If you look, he looks right, and at the last second comes back left to Danny.
So that's going to bring it inside
Pass
the 10.
interference on the defense, number 1. That foul will be enforced half the distance to the goal line. First down.
So I would imagine the Tanners are going to take their time here. And
yeah, still plenty. 6:40 to go.
Yep.
First and goal from the 9.
Don't force anything.
Yeah. Hand off to Pinto. Big hole. Inside the 5, down about the 4, it looks like.
So Will may not hit the right hole every time, but he runs hard.
Yep.
He just puts his head down and goes.
It's going to usually take it more than one man to bring him down.
Yep.
So he does indeed get down to the 5. 2nd and goal from the 5 for the Tanners.
Good example right there. He just put his head down and took 3 defenders with him.
Shea breaks the huddle. Ridley up top with Batista. Down low is Danny. Pinto in the backfield. Let's see what he does. Shea's in the shotgun. Fakes it to Pinto. He's looking. Can't find his first receiver. He's rolling. He steps out. Rolling. Nice play. Gets down to probably about the 3. Wasn't really much there. And that's the play. No turnover. You got 2 more downs. Really
positive yardage.
Yeah.
Positive yardage.
Yeah, it's true. On top of that, positive yardage, you're right. Yeah. So it is down to the 3. Paulina goes in. Pinto comes out. Darian giving the call to his quarterback.
Yep, smart here. Use the whole play clock.
5:44 is out of bounds, so the play clock's not running. So coming up on 8 o'clock here. So pretty, a lot of excitement, just not a fast-moving game with both teams doing some decent passing here. All right, so they break the huddle. 2 down, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Allen in the backfield. Let's see what Shea does. Eli in motion, comes behind Pinto. Batista. To Allen, he flips it. Oh, touchdown, Polito. So nice play. You had Eli in motion, so you kind of threw the defense off a little bit. Wasn't a clean pitch, but Allen picked it up and cut it inside. Another tough guy to bring down.
So a little, I don't know what you call that, shovel pass, pitch. Wasn't really forward, so it wasn't a shovel pass, but good job by Coach Theriot, a new sort of wrinkle to the playbook there. I don't know that I've seen him run that play before. And a good hard run at the end to get the ball across the end line.
Kick is down and good. So with 5:37 left to go in the half, teams head back upfield. The score, Peabody Tanners 21, Leominster Blue Devils 0. Very nice.
I don't even know why we kick extra points. Automatic.
So Peabody, just workmanlike game. Here's the replay here. Delayed pitch.
Yep, 1, 2.
Nice job,
three
Allen.
defenders,
Yep.
stretches it across. Good run. So the Tanners will be kicking off with 5:37 left in the half. A 21-point lead.
So I think I know you're as confident as the team as I am, Matt, but it's kind of funny. You just want them to get out of the half, go in, no momentum going the other way. Booming kick by.
I tell you, I could watch this kid kick a football all day.
Well, we got the rest of this year and all in next, that's for sure.
I mean, what a weapon in high school to have a kid who kicks it so the other team can't return it.
Yep. So 5:37. Want to get to a couple of announcements here as we head into the halftime. All right, handoff. Picks up about 5.
So Leominster not in any rush here.
All right, so 2nd and 5 from their own 25. Quick pass to number 1.
Good catch.
Good tackle by Vinny O'Hara. Also helped out on the play by number 27, Donnie Kavanaugh.
Yep. And nice catch by Aguilar. Not a particularly well thrown ball there. He had to reach out and grab that.
Yep. So if you got something, if you have a little bit of time tomorrow, we're going to help support Peabody football captain Mikey Mastrico in his fight to battle cancer right here tomorrow. Cornhole fundraiser at Peabody Fieldhouse from 1 to 6 p.m. I'll give you a few more details right after this play. Pass, Lopez looking for number 3. It's going to be
intercepted.
Intercepted if he's inbounds, and it looks like he is.
It
Peabody.
is.
That's number 24, Allen. Allen's having a hell of a game. Alan Polino.
Yep, so if we're giving out first half awards, Alan Polino, he gets my vote. He shadowed the Drinkwater kid all day.
Almost like a receiver, kept his feet in bounds. So as I was saying, right here tomorrow at Peabody Fieldhouse, Cornhole fundraiser from 1 to 6 p.m. We got raffle, drinks, snacks, food trucks, and more. So if you'd like to come down and support Mikey Mastrico in his battle for cancer, I know we'd all be happy to see you. And then we're going to have a fundraiser, golf fundraiser this Monday. I know the spot's open at the Meadows in Peabody. And to register for the fundraiser, you can go to danielleswish.org, and I'll spell that out afterwards for you. Shea back to pass. He's got them behind him. Oh!
Right back up. Good job.
Was that Ridley?
Yep.
Ridley's tough. He bounced right up. The kid hit him, and Ridley bounced up and said, "Yep."
Held on to it.
Yep. It was a clean hit, but Ridley's a tough kid, too. Shea rolls out. That's Collins' third or fourth completion. Nice play. Put the shoulder down. A little bit under the chin, but clean hit. So first down, Peabody down to the 42-yard line. Plenty of time. 4:10 and the clock's running here until halftime. Here we go. Complete. I think that's Eli. First down to the 30.
Good job by Eli to just sit down in the middle of that zone right there. Nice, easy target. So, Joel, tell us some more about that golf tournament on Monday that I'm going to win.
Yeah, the golf tournament, that's going to be at the Meadows. That's Monday, starts at 9 a.m. As they said, if you want to get in, they still got some slots available. And to register, please visit www.DanielLeSwish.org.
On the offense. That foul will be enforced 10 yards from the end of the run. First down.
That's DanielsWish.org if you want to register, and I'm sure you can always show up. Like I said, I know there was some spots available, and that's at the Meadows Golf Course this Monday, October 10th, 9 a.m., and tomorrow, Saturday, October 8th, from 1 to 6 in the Fieldhouse. Cornhole tournament, raffles, drinks, snacks, food trucks, and more. So I guess there was a hold. I was a little distracted there, Matt.
Yep.
Okay. So Peavy's first and 10 on the 40-yard line. 3:45 to go in the half. Shea's got it to Eli. Eli cuts through the defense. That's Ridley. They're both small, like scat backs. Both of them
quick slant.
Yep.
Nice job.
Down inside the 25, down to the 24.
One step right in front of the defender. Protect that ball.
And this team, all the receivers do a great job with the YAC, which is yards after catch, the YAC.
Love the yak.
All right, first and 10 on the 28-yard line. Excuse me, 23. Wide receivers 5. Shea looking for Eli. Boom. He hit. The ball was in the Eli just as Eli was turning.
And Leominster having a really hard time figuring out who's covering that fifth wide receiver.
Yep.
That's the second time in a row that a linebacker has had to sprint out to that slot receiver and defend him, and that's a matchup that they're going to lose.
Yep, there's that replay. Good catch on that, Matt. And I think they're also worried about getting burnt, too, so they're playing off the receivers, but they don't know what to do right now. So 5 wide, first and 10 from the 10, first and goal. 5 wide for Captain Senior quarterback Shea Lucky Lynch. Shea surveys the field. He's looking. He's still looking. He's waiting for one of his guys. He's going to tuck it, and he's going to get in for his second TD of the night. He tried as hard as he could to find someone to pass it to, but finally he made the right decision and gets his second rushing TD of the night.
So that's a backbreaker right there if you're Leominster. That can't happen.
Yeah, that's going to be Shea's 5th TD on the ground, it looks like, this year. I'm looking at some of the stats. So 27-0 Tanners.
And I got to imagine Shea's the leading rusher, too, at this point.
Snap, ball is down, kick is up, and it's good. 28-0 Tanners. With 2:28 to go to halftime, so, here's the replay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, good protection, and then Shea just finally tucks it. Nice. Walks in. So, I think when you come in here and you see a team that's, ranked number 9th with the bloodlines and the legacy tradition of Leominster, I certainly didn't think we were going to be sitting here 28-0. I was hoping for maybe, up by 7, 10, 14, but this is quite an event.
Talking to Justin Powers, Scott Therian before the game, they certainly were not taking this team lightly, and nor should they. And I think that has showed in the first half here.
So I know that a lot of people on the North Shore, the Marblehead victory, they saw the rankings, number 3s. Deep kickoff, three-quarter, picks it up from his goal line.
Guess
Strong
who?
Tackle, number 24, Hal Polino.
Guess who?
That's what I found. But I think a lot, there's a saying, you can only play who they put in front of you. And the way the rankings and who other teams play and all that comes out and it'll come out. But this is a big W. I think they're going to win it. I think they should. But to be able to take the number 9 team in the MIA Division 2, certainly going to solidify where Peabody is. And where that comes into play, as you know, Matt, for the viewing audience at home, that's going to come into play with home playoff games, not having to go on the road.
Certainly. Yep. And this is going to help that opponent's ranking. They attach a number to your opponent's strength.
Yep.
And this game and the Marblehead game will certainly help that.
Quarterback's going to roll out. They gave him a flag, Glenda.
I think it was that second hit.
Okay. Right in front of Coach. Betancourt's there. Powers is there. They're questioning. I mean, it's a tough one. I understand. They don't want anyone to get hurt.
Yeah,
it's tough for a kid to pull up, though, when the quarterback's, he looks like he's trying to go for yards, not sliding.
No question.
Dead ball. Personal foul, late hit, number 23 on the defense. 15 yards from the end of the play. First down.
So I think with recent events, football referees at every level are going to err on the side of caution when it comes to safety of players.
Here's the play. Good coverage. I'm sure by the PATV they'll stay with this here.
I don't think it's that hit. I think it was the second one.
All right. Lopez, the ball was dropped, so I think that's the receiver hearing footsteps.
So number 8, Kaba there in on another tackle. He's quietly had a nice game tonight.
Yep.
So while we have a second, quick shout out, they're honoring the youth football cheerleaders and football players of the week today at halftime. Which I think is a nice little thing.
Yep. 2nd and 10 from the 40, handoff to number 46. He gets across midfield down to the Peabody 45-yard line. Braden Martin, junior running back. So that's probably one of the better running plays for the Blue Devils. They're going to go no-huddle offense. First and 10 on the Peabody 45. Clock is running, 1:50 to go in the half.
Yep. Keep everybody in front.
Yeah, Lopez is running.
Good.
A little over pursuit.
Good job.
Right behind him is Lindor.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. Excuse me, that wasn't Lindor. That's number 33 on the play for the Tanners. Jace.
Nope.
John Pierre. Was it 23 or 33?
Yeah, I think it was 23.
Oh, it was. Okay, so it was Jose Lindor.
Those blue-on-blue numbers are sometimes tough.
2nd and 7 from the Peabody 42. Down the middle. It's going to be picked by number 2, Dewey. He's got a lead blocker. He cuts back. He's going to cut back again. There he goes, Dewey.
Flag.
That's going to be a flag. Jace Dewey showing his receiving skills as a defensive back. We do got a flag, unfortunately.
I actually think it might be on the bench, Joel. I think the referee ran into one or two of the coaches as he was running up the sideline.
Oh, wow.
But it's a guess on my part.
No, it looks like someone's saying, I'm hearing from the stands, saying holding off on the far side of the field, and the way they're lining up for the extra point, that could indeed be the case.
Well, that's an interesting call because that flag was thrown right in front of the Peabody bench. And I could have sworn I saw the referee run into one of the coaches.
Explaining to the Leominster bench right now.
Yep, and he's pushing him back right now. So, but you're right. We're lining up for the extra point. So
maybe it is, but it's on the kick. We'll
maybe,
see here. Here we go.
During the play, we have an unsportsmanlike on the Peabody bench for sideline interference. That foul will be enforced on the kickoff, 15 yards. The result of the play is a touchdown.
So Peabody catches a break there. Good to see that Jay Stooley's pick six is not called back because of a sideline. But you know that's a penalty that's Peabody will learn for the rest of the year.
Yep.
That's for sure.
And you know, referees' jobs are hard enough.
Yep.
You know, I know we don't all agree with them.
Yep.
But when you're running up that sideline, the last thing you want to do is get hurt because a player or coach is 5-10 yards on the field.
So Dooley, pick six. So as the teams head back upfield with 1:14 to go to halftime, Peabody 35, Leominster 0.
So Leominster freshman quarterback kind of showing his age a little bit here. Probably the first time he's ever been played from behind.
Right.
And probably trying to fit into some windows that he shouldn't be doing. And as a result, Peabody has 2 interceptions. Both have resulted in a touchdown and scoring opportunities for Peabody. So Dominic Scalise ready to kick off. I'm going to say 1 yard line with some backspin. Let's see.
There's your backspin.
Bounce over the head.
Bounce.
There we go.
Drinkwater picks it up on the
Break
10.
him down.
There's Allen.
Good
Hot
job.
pursuit. Allen right there. Inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Very important, Peabody does not.
So, emotions here, fellas.
Yeah, we're
emotions.
watching them. I'm watching. You know, I'm not going to mention any names, but these guys, you know, now you're up 35-0. Now, keep the class. Keep it together. Here's the replay on that kickoff return. Up, here we go. So 107. I think Leominster's got a couple of timeouts. I don't know if they're going to really put it up in the air. They might just be happy to get into halftime. I'm not happy, but.
So how many high schools do you think have a movie screen set up for instant replay so the crowd can see it?
I don't know.
I'm going to go with none.
I was going to say maybe count on one hand if you're lucky. Exactly right. Drinkwater deep. He's going to number 1. Vinny O'Hara on the coverage. Vinny does a good
job by Vinny.
Ooh. They're going to put the call. I thought Vinny played it clean.
Actually, we got a couple referees in the stands who might have an argument here saying that was uncatchable. But I don't know. I think we're gonna get Vinny for his right hand and maybe the back of the receiver.
Yeah.
Because certainly his left hand was right where it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it was. No, they're picking it up.
Hold number 10 on the defense. That foul will be enforced 10 yards from the previous spot. Results in a first down.
Okay.
So no pass interference, but he did get him for a hold.
We're within inside of a minute. Here's the replay. Nice job, PATV.
Yeah.
Down low here.
I didn't see a hold.
I did see a little bit of pull of the shirt there.
Yep.
I think I saw it. All right. It's okay. All right, here we go. So, 1st and 10 on the on the Leominster 28-yard line. So Leominster definitely not going to go into shell here. They're looking for points. 75 Jackson. Little dump pass. Peabody's got to get out there. They do.
What was the line of scrimmage there, Joel? Because he was awfully close to it.
So it was close. Leominster comes into Peabody territory. It's going to be first and 10 on the Peabody 48-yard line with 48 seconds to go. Here's your replay here, man. Let's see. We're gonna...
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah.
Good heads-up play knowing that where the line of scrimmage was there.
So we got a timeout here. So we want to give a shout-out to our sponsors here, PATV. DC Rentals, specializing in event communications, including two-way radio rentals, security cameras, event production trailers, and more. Lynn Ladder and Scaffolding Company, home for all your ladder and scaffolding needs. Gravok, technology consulting agency focusing on the design, development, and implementation of technology-based solutions. And special thanks to our newest sponsor right down the street, Lonnie's of Peabody, offering out-of-this-world pizza, roast beef, subs, dinners, and more. If you or your business would like to become a sponsor, please reach out to us here at PATV. Also, if you love sports and want to get involved in the community, we're looking for volunteer camera operators and announcers. If you're interested, please reach out. And finally, did you know you could purchase a copy of today's game for your archives? Head over to our website, www.peabodytv.org, to place your order. And tonight's crew, thank you to Hector Garcia, Cassandra Saray, Cindy Encarcion, David Marin, Sophia Gomes, Aaron O'Brien, Don Murphy, and Steve Valente in the truck. And we hope if you're home, you're enjoying our broadcast. And once again, without those people's names I just mentioned, that would not be made possible. Thank you, PAT, for everything that you do. First and 10 from the Peabody 48-yard line, 48 seconds to go in the half. Peabody up 35-0. Pressure, pulled it back, complete to Drinkwater, middle of the field. Tackle made by number 10, O'Hara. First down, so it's going to stop down to 41 seconds.
Yep. Just be sure of the tackle. We don't need big hits. We don't need anything special. Just be sure of the tackle.
Drinkwater looking. Everyone's deep. He's deep. He's going to step it up, run it. Smart play. Took a lot of time, though, down to 27 seconds on the clock.
Stops it, though, without having to use a timeout.
Yep.
Obviously, if you're Leominster, I got to imagine this is 4-down territory, down 27-0.
Yep.
I'm sorry, 35-0. I would imagine, regardless of where they are in fourth down, they are probably going for it. 3 points really doesn't do much good for you.
Back to pass, up the middle to number 12, complete, pursued by a couple of Peabody tacklers, out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So, down to 21 seconds, so they're going to have 3 or 4 shots at the end zone here.
Yep.
So on the first goal from the 10, Leominster calling the play from the sidelines. As you said, Matt, the receivers don't go in the huddle. We got 2 receivers, 2 up top, 2 down, 1 man in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Snap. The middle. Oh, he had some room there. I don't know if he would have gotten in, but he would have definitely been inside the 5. So that only took 3 seconds off the clock, 18 seconds to go.
So almost easier as a defense the closer you get to the end zone to play. Less room they have to run, especially with these receivers. So this actually might be a blessing in disguise that Peabody's playing defense from, about the 10 or 15-yard line here.
Yep.
Especially since Leominster's had no running game to speak of thus far. And we have a false start. Yep, so that's going to be on number 12.
So,
On the offense, 5-yard penalty, second down.
He probably was getting the ball and got excited there.
yeah. So, tremendous crowd in the stands tonight, and I think this will continue to grow like a locomotive on the North Shore. Peabody Tanners making a statement. Not just 1 week, but 2 weeks in a row. Team to be reckoned with. Here we go. 2nd and goal from the 15. Back to pass Lopez. He's looking, shoots it over the middle. Nice play by by number, I think it was Caba, number 8.
Yeah, that's a long way over there. I can't see it.
Yeah.
But whoever it was a good tackle.
Yeah. 10 seconds to go. Here's the replay. I believe it was Caba. Let's see here. Eli was closing. Yeah, that was Caba. Nice tackle on the 5-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 5, 10 seconds. So I don't know if they have another timeout after this one, but if they do, they're definitely going to. I see 0. I don't think they have any timeouts left yet. We'll be throwing it down to our sideline reporter, Ed Lomazia, before we go to the locker rooms at halftime. So stay tuned for Ed. So 3rd and goal from the 5. Leominster desperately trying to get on the board here. Trying to take a little bit of momentum at the
No
halftime.
penalties here.
Yeah.
Nothing to stop the clock or give them an extra play.
Yep. The pass. Here's the snap. He's going to run up the middle. Quarterback's going to take it in. So no surprise there. He's their. He's going to lead their offense. So Leominster does get on the board.
Yep.
On the feet of the quarterback. 35-6.
As Peabody showed, those quarterback draws with a spread offense are tough to defend.
Yep. So let's see how their kicker is. Number 1 will hold it, not the quarterback. Snap ball down, kick is up, and it's good. So 4 seconds to go. I would expect Leominster to do a squib kick, not to kick it back to either Ridley or Batista.
If they do, they clearly have not watched game film.
Here's the replay on that. Oh, no replay. So once again, looks like it's going to be a nice day out tomorrow. If you got some extra time, head up to Peabody High School in the field house for the cornhole fundraiser for Peabody football captain Mike Mastrocola. And that starts at 1 o'clock. There's plenty of things to do. We'll be having some raffles, drinks, snacks, food trucks. Once again, Monday looks good as well. Head over to the Meadows Golf Course, 9 o'clock tea time.
Give me your best shot. My team's loaded. My foursome's loaded.
All right, so here's Leominster. Up for the kick. And it is indeed a squib kick. Someone's going to fall on it for Peabody. They do. 2 seconds left. So, at the end of the first half, it's 35-7. We're going to throw it down to our sideline reporter, Ed Lomasny. How you doing, Ed?
Good. How you doing, Joel and Matt? Great job up there. A lot of excitement here on the sidelines, obviously with just a phenomenal first half by Peabody. The crowd's great. A lot of excitement going on here. First let's just start with the game plan. I mean, Coach Bettencourt and his staff have really come in with a great game plan, and they've executed tremendously in the first half, and hats off to the players as well. When you look at the offensive side of the ball, Peabody runs a spread-o, not easy to defend. I mean, just look at the first half that Lynch has. He's an unbelievable player. You don't see a quarterback at this level throw with such accuracy on the run, under pressure. He just stays so calm. Hats off to the line. They're doing a great job of protecting Lynch. They're opening holes for the running backs, and they're just doing a really, really good job. They're staying calm. They're running their execution, and they're doing it with precision. The other thing too is their tempo. You'll see that they went into the no huddle. just kind of throw off Leominster. It gets really tiring for a defense to try to cover a spread offense like that. And when you're getting first downs and you start going with the no huddle, it puts a lot on the defense. And then on the defensive side of the ball, Peabody's just doing an awesome job. I mean, when you look at their defense, they're just so fast. They're doing an unbelievable job in preventing the deep ball. You can see in double coverage out there, they're covering their key players. And what's happening is Leominster's trying to find those lanes, and Peabody's just doing an awesome job of stepping up in those passing lanes. And what do we have? I think 3 interceptions in the first half. So just doing a great job. I think going into the halftime right now, you got to keep them settled, right? This game's going to get chirpy. They got a big lead right now. You got to hold your composure. In these games, you got to hold your composure. Stay with the game plan. Keep your head on. Just keep going with the game plan. Do not stop. Don't stop what you do well, and don't try to change it. Leominster's going to try to change things a little bit. They're going to. I think they're going to try to run the ball a little bit. They're going to play with urgency because they're down by. They're down by 28 points here in the half. So, but I think they're going to start trying to hit those lanes again. But I mean, Peabody's just doing a great job. Just stay right on track with the game plan.
I think you covered it all, Ed. Nice job down there.
All right.
We'll be looking forward to the end of the third quarter. So, your score at halftime: Peabody 35, Leominster Blue Devils 7. We'll be back for second half action, and we'll get some stats for you before. Thank you very much.
DC Rentals has been in business for almost 30 years, offering state-of-the-art radio communications and security camera systems. DC Rentals is able to cater our system, scale it down to any size event, large or small. Our custom-built trailers are designed for fast deployment with full video and communication capabilities. We offer top-of-the-line Motorola and Hytera dispatch and radio equipment, along with Telex and Zetron consoles. DC Rentals Mobile Command Trailer is also available for special events or emergencies. In addition, we provide individual and group training sessions on all of our equipment, as well as 24-hour customer service. DC Rentals can be reached at 781-289-3000 or on the internet at dcrentals.net. DC Rentals is a proud sponsor of Peabody TV.
Observe a domesticated human family in their natural habitat, known to their species as the backyard.
Hey, you think I should light it now?
I think it's good.
Yeah? Oh dear, someone is about to burn a pile of debris that's too tall, which can start a wildfire. Wait, could it be? Blimey, it is.
It's Smokey.
It's Smokey Bear. What a legend.
Hey, it's Smokey. Sorry, it was too high. Right.
Watch as he astutely ensures that there's no wind, and how he removes some of the debris to create a smaller, safer burning pile.
No, you said make it bigger, baby. The bigger, the better.
Take note of our fearless furry friend here, humans.
I appreciate it. Fist bump.
Watching you.
Smokey's done it again.
Bye, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When I first saw Turtle, my heart was full. Now anything but lonely.
We had this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day. He's an incredible companion and my best friend.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns, like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, you know, it's going to be cool.
When I retired from the Navy, I found myself on a void in my life that had been filled by the people that I served with. Tommy really brought an important factor to my life. I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch. Till September. I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs. And that's still not enough to put food on the table. I am a 16-year-old boy who just got my first job to help feed my little sisters. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew they were hungry.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Kids!
I don't want to talk about it.
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 Families don't have to talk about everything, but they should talk about how to plan for an emergency.
Kids, you all right?
This family's prepared. Get tips and resources to make your family's emergency plan.
So we're back here for second half action. Once again, back here for second half action. Peabody Tanners versus Leominster Blue Devils. Score at halftime is Peabody 35, Leominster 7. And quite a turn of events here in the first half, Matt, huh?
Yeah, I said before the game started the key was going to be how Peabody's defense responds to Leominster's offense. And, other than that late touchdown, they have responded. Turnovers, containment, good defense on the outside, and the hash marks, just, one little hiccup, but overall, great defensive effort.
Yep, absolutely. And we'll give you here some of the unofficial first half stats we have. Quarterback Shea Lynch, 12 for 16, 260 yards, and 40 yards rushing, 2 rushing touchdowns. We've got Pinto. Alan Pinto's got 4 yards rushing. Receiving, we got Eli Batista unofficially with 123 yards. We got Alan Polino with a touchdown. We got Colin Ridley with about 5 or 6 catches for 41 yards. Jay Stewie, 93 yards and a pick 6 for 60 yards. And interceptions, 3 interceptions in the first half. Alan Polino, Vincent O'Hara, and Jay Stewie. And once again, touchdowns in the first half. We've got Shea Lynch 2, Will Pinto 1, Jay Stewie 1, and it was not Pinto, but Polino 1, and Eli Batista 1. So, yeah, 5 touchdowns, 5 times 7, 5 extra points, so there's your 35 points. And as Matt said, great job, Peabody, on the defense. Couple of penalties on the last drive, and Leominster gets in with a touchdown on their feet of their quarterback, who's a freshman, who we knew was, one of the better ball players. And give them credit, they hung in there. They bought that touchdown to close it to a four-possession game. But I'm feeling good. I think Peabody, I'm sure the coaches have talked about it. You might see a little bit more in the on the ground, although once again they haven't been able to defend the pass. So
you got to do what you do best.
Right.
And this Tanners team is a running team when it has to be, but I don't think a Tiger is going to change its stripes now.
Yep.
You mentioned in that stat line Alan Paulino, but Alan's done about 100 things tonight that aren't going to show up on a stat sheet. And his coverage of that number one receiver, Drinkwater, has been phenomenal tonight.
Yep. Absolutely. He's done a great job there, and then he's done a great job on the kickoff returns against Leominster. He's been usually leading in on the tackle. So, big year from Alan. Alan was not able to play much last year, and he's come back with a vengeance. And you read a lot, if you read the local newspaper articles, what you read about this team is, as I'm looking at him right now, assistant coach Doug Santos, he got a shutout from one of the players, Danny Barrett, today, talking about the conditioning that Coach Santos has put on this team, him and Fernando Braz, so that they don't get heavy legs in the third and fourth quarter. And that's shown up all year. So this team works, and that's what's going to play off in these games as we get late into the season. All right, here's the kickoff. High end over end. Number 4, Colin Ridley. Colin's going to cut it back here. Cuts it up the middle to the 40, 45. Colin brings up to the 48-yard line. Number 4, Ridley. He's a tough kid.
So much for that scouting report about not kicking it deep.
Yeah, exactly. So that's awesome. Great way to start the half. And like I said, I want to give a shout here to some of the offensive linemen. Dylan Anise at left guard, Jimmy Fester right guard, Alan Jackson right tackle, Mark Clinton center, and then we had another starter, Carson Dima. He plays some offensive line. These gentlemen have stepped up, sophomores, juniors, and really put Peabody in the position to make the plays that Shea Lynch does to his receivers. Here's a handoff to Allen. Good defensive play. Number 52, he's made a couple plays tonight for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, you mentioned Mark Clayton. He's had a heck of a game. He had that one bad snap. A couple teammates came over, gave him a pat on the back, and he's played phenomenal. When you have to call out blocking schemes, and 9 times out of 10 you're in a shotgun, heck of a job by him tonight.
Yep. And Clayton came back to this program. He was at another high school, I believe he was at Fenwick, and he came back to Peabody High, just like Jay Stewie came back over from Essex Tech. All right, so loss of 4 on the play, 2nd and 14, Peabody from their own 44-yard line. Shea in the shotgun, 3 receivers. Allen picks up the blocker. Shea just about gets back to the line of scrimmage, so bring up a 3rd and 14. So that's about the first time tonight the offensive line is broken down a little bit.
Interested to see what Coach Therian calls here, whether we go conservative or we keep doing what we're doing and look to get that first down.
So shout out to my friends out there in TV land. I know I'm coming through a little bit tough on the mic tonight, so we'll clear that up next week. All right, here we go. Shea, 3rd down.
Oh.
Ball is in out of the hands of number 3.
Ball sailed a little bit on him.
It did.
So, if I'm not mistaken, other than a interception, this is the first time Peabody's punted tonight, I think.
Once again, we'll be right back here next week at Coley Field. Same time, same place, 7 o'clock next Friday night versus Winthrop. So if you didn't get a chance to make it up here to Coley Field tonight, come on down next week. All right, here we go. Back to punt for the Tanners. Scalise. High snap. Gets it away. Nice punt.
Yep, great recovery on that snap.
Yeah, and Peabody roll.
Great punt.
Going to go inside the 20, down about the 17. Going to be down by the 10, down about the 16-yard line. So nice recovery there. He didn't panic at all, Dom. So he just, grabbed it.
Joel, we talked about it week 1, and there's no stat for special teams. I've watched a lot of high school football games, and the special teams play of this team is the best I've seen.
Yep.
And it's not just the kicking game. It's the kickoff return, punt return, coverage, everything. I mean, Dom helps the cause because he can certainly boot the ball, but
Get him off the controller.
All right, here we go now. So 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Inside handoff. We have about 5 for the Blue Devils.
interesting. I know it's early in the 3rd quarter here, but I don't get a real sense of urgency here on Leominster's part. I thought we'd see a little hurry up, but
I think they're probably trying to maybe get 1 or 2 first downs on the belt. They don't want no turnover, don't want to give Peabody that good field position. Nice job by the quarterback picking up a couple.
Again, Eli Batista comes from the opposite side of the field to run the quarterback out of bounds.
Yeah, so, Eli's one of the fastest kids on the team, if not the fastest.
No credit for the tackle. He ran out of bounds, but Eli, he came from the opposite side of the field and closed out on him.
So, Blue Devils get up to their own 17-yard line, going to pick up a 3rd and 5 from the 17. So, let's see how the defense reacts now. Wow, blitz from the Tanners. Rolls out. Complete. Number 1, Aguilar. Nice play by the Blue Devils. Got to give them credit.
Yeah, just a matter of time.
Yeah, that was well defended. Just a good throw and probably a better catch. The receiver is down. Looks like he's got a cramp maybe.
Yep.
In front of the Peabody sideline.
Looks like he pointed to his knee there to the referee.
It's number 1, Brian Aguilar. Here's the replay there. And tough angle. And he's up. So my gut tells me, man, I know what you were saying. I just feel that Leominster feels probably if they can get in the end zone, 35-14, and then maybe open it up a little bit. But
yeah, and now that we're looking at numbers here, Joel. I don't know that we've called the two leading rushers for Leominster. I'm wondering if there's some injury issues. Number 2 and number 0, who are the 1 and 2 leading rushers for this team.
That's right.
Newton and Encarnacion. You would know better than I would, but I don't think we've called them.
No, I don't remember saying their numbers all night. All right, Leominster on the Peabody side of the field, 46-yard line, 1st and 10. Peabody comes in with the rush. Well defended. Almost could have been no receiver, but no flag there. I think he was out of the pocket. There might have been one.
Yep, good pressure there. Good call on the defense. That was a little corner blitz, maybe.
All right, 2nd and 10 from the Tanners, 46-yard line. Opening drive for the Blue Devils. Four wide, 3 up top, 1 down low. The roll out, and he's grabbed from behind. Number 27, Donnie Kavanaugh.
So
Donnie just goes about his business. He's very businessman-like,
Well, I'm laughing because Jimmy Festa had the quarterback lined up there, and he immediately went down when he saw Jimmy coming at him and said, "I want no part of that."
Yeah.
I know Kavanaugh, initiated the contact, but Jimmy had him lined up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get hit by Jimmy Festa either. I can't blame him. Most quarterbacks are smart. I guess he showed that. All right, so here we go. It's loss, 3rd and 15 from the 49. So loss of 5. Shotgun complete. Oh, popped out.
Good hit.
Yeah. And that was number 33, Jason Jean-Pierre.
Yep, good hit. Hit him right as the ball got there. Clean hit, knocked it loose.
And Silva got in real quickly. The quarterback did not have much time. He looked up, and now Silva was right there. All right, so Leominster lines up at punt formation. Eli's back on his own 27-yard line.
Center's had a little bit of trouble on these snaps here. Let's see.
That's a little low, but better. Oh, it gets it between 3 PV defenders.
No.
What was that?
So.
Oh, they call flat. Yeah. Eli's going to take it home, it looks like, but it's going to be called back. But there is a flag. And
they're going to get Peabody for roughing the kicker.
It's too bad because 3 of them surrounded him.
It wasn't hard,
Yeah, because the ball, once the ball got away, I concentrated on the ball. You stayed back with the.
Yeah, so I normally defend referees, especially football referees, because they have a very difficult job. That may have been one that I would have let go.
Running into the kicker.
Running into the kicker.
5-yard penalty. Repeat 4th down.
Repeat it, yep. So they do repeat it. It's not roughing. Eli's.
Yep, my fault. Yes, you're right.
Eli's going to have
difference. That's a big
get a little
difference.
gas, yep. Let's see this. Here's the return anyways. Let's just see this athleticism by Eli Batista. Nice. No holds. Eli got the corner. Once he turns the corner, he's tough to catch, and he wasn't. Cuts back on the inside for the last 20 yards.
Good block out front by 75.
Yeah, 75 is he's the other sophomore.
Alex
Jackson sometimes gets a little bit overshadowed by Jimmy Festa, but the two of them, they're going to be around for this year and the next 2, so it's going to make Coach Betancourt awful happy.
So let's see how the defense responds here. That's a tough one. You go from having a touchdown wiped out to now.
Yeah, 4th and 9, and they're going to go for it now. So complexion's changed. So Peabody can defend it. They'll get good field position here. High snap a little bit. Oh, 27 Kavanaugh got in there right away.
Yeah, jailbreak.
Yeah. Incomplete. Peabody's going to take over on downs. Good field position. So Peabody makes the best out of a bad situation. Wow. Donnie Kavanaugh right in there. Nice job. It's amazing that, all these defenders for the defense are stepping up. We've said a lot of different kids' names tonight. That's what you want.
Yep.
So Peabody takes over 1st and 10, second possession of the second half on their own 46-yard line. Shea Lynch is going to break the huddle with Danny Barrett down low. The top, you got Dewey, Ridley, and Batista. No one in the backfield, and you got another receiver down here.
I smell my drag play coming.
Number
Nope, slant. Great catch.
That was to Ridley. Ridley's almost approaching double digits. He's got to have 7 or 8 touches tonight.
Out in front of him, nice diving catch.
Yeah, and there's the 5 wide. So Therian saying, let's do what we do best, just like you said earlier, man. 5 wide, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Russian 3, plenty of protection. Wow, he threaded the needle there, Eli, with the reception. I mean, they only rushed 3. They hit 8 guys back, and Shea just threaded the needle. If we get that replay, Ridley's between like 2 or 3 defenders.
Common sense tells you to run the ball, but you're too good at what you do.
Yeah. Look at this throw. Nice job by Eli, yep. 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line of the Blue Devils. Shea back to pass. Inside, back to Collins. So, Ridley, Batista. Don't forget about Barrett and Dewey.
Yep. So we've run that slant play, I don't know, 7 or 8 times here. Let's run my drag play there, Coach.
That's right. 2nd and 1 from the 15-yard line. Peabody knocking on the door. 6:40 to go in the third quarter. 35-7. Shotgun Lynch. He's going for Eli. Eli catches the ball inside the 5, down about the 3.
Can't cover him.
Yep.
He is uncoverable tonight. I don't know if it's due to injury or what, but they do not have an appropriate matchup for Eli tonight.
Nope. The receivers checking the call comes in. The receivers all check their wristbands. Shea calmly sets up. 5 wide. Shea back. He's looking, he's rolling. He's going to throw it. Gets tipped. A bad interception. It got tipped by, I believe, a Blue Devil, and the other number 44 came down with it. That's a tough one. Sometimes, I know Shea's trying to pass it. He doesn't really want to run it. I was going to maybe throw it away, don't take the sack. But that's just, it's unfortunate. Here's the replay here.
Yeah, that's one that should probably be thrown away.
Jumped up in 44. He might have 40. I don't know if he tipped it and caught it, but nice play by the Blue Devils. So they'll be backed up on their own 7-yard line. It looks 1st and 10. Halfway through the third.
So defense put to the test again here.
Yeah. Pickup of about 5. Second and 5 from the Leominster on their own 12-yard line. Handoff up the middle. So if you think about it, Shea's got 2 interceptions, but neither one of them are clean tonight. They've all been deflected or tipped balls.
Yep, and that's really his first bad decision right there. That's either a throwaway or run it out of bounds. And I get it. You want to step on their throat and then...
Yeah, that's the competitor in him, absolutely. So, first down for Leominster, 1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line. Inside handoff. Wrapped up by the defensive line for Peabody. Nice job.
Yep. If I'm Coach Powers, you want to run it, feel free.
Yep, all day long. So you got Pinto, number 26 down there. You got 55, Jimmy Festa. Number 60, Sam Merrill. Those are the guys working the trenches. Jose Lendon, number 23. Pass is complete. Short pass. Tackled about as soon as he caught it. It's going to bring up a third and looks like about 2. Third and 2 from their own 30-yard line. Coming up with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. 35-7.
Just keep everybody in front. Do not want to give up a big play here.
Rush up the middle, but he rolls out. Going deep, going deep. Oh, complete. That's Drinkwater. So Drinkwater shows us a little bit there. Allen was on him like glue, but Drinkwater just turned back right at the right time, it seemed like.
That was kind of offense by accident because the quarterback looked like he was going to run it. Just at the last minute pulled up and just chucked it.
Yep.
Right there, and then dropped his hands and then just chucked it.
Allen didn't have his
that's a tough
head
one.
turned. Yeah, he just about 2 seconds later turned his head and getting a good look. So that's a first down in Peabody territory. 1st and 10 from the Tanners' 28-yard line. Snap, inside handoff number 5. Xavier Cora. Pick up about, looks like 5 down to the Peabody 24-yard line. Pick up a 4, going to pick up a 2nd and 6.
So I'm guessing there's some injury issues there on the Leominster side because this has been running back by committee tonight.
Right.
That's probably their 5th or 6th.
Different ball carrier,
ball carrier of the night.
Second and 6 at the Peabody 24-yard line. Lopez back to pack. He's got his man open. He got behind him. Oh! Went through the hands of Dewey, and number 11 couldn't make the play. Steven Diaz. Wish he had that one all over again.
Yeah, well, that's one where you think it's going to get tipped, and you move your hands to a different spot, and before you know it's in your belly.
Dewey's thinking that he didn't get burned.
Oh yeah, just threw the receiver off just enough.
Yeah,
we'll take it.
3rd and 6 from the Peabody 24-yard line. Lopez is looking. He's got someone down the middle.
Oh.
No good. He looked for his favorite receiver, Drinkwater, but it wasn't there.
I don't think those two were on the same page right there.
So,
Drinkwater never turned and looked.
I'd like to see Peabody dial it up here a little bit with maybe a little blitz here. Go single man tight coverage. You give Lopez, less than 5 seconds. It's tough. Defensive signals being called in from the sideline. Let's give a shout out to defensive coordinator Justin Powers. I know Coach Betancourt definitely gave him kudos last week against Marlborough. He's dialed it up again tonight, only giving up 7.
Tremendous job by him.
Lopez is going to roll. He's got backside pressure and see it. First down. Complete to number 11. Tackle made by number 33. Number 11, that's Steven Diaz. He got the first down, so he didn't get the touchdown, but he went back at him. Got the first down reception.
Just to go back to Coach Powers real quick, Joel. If you remember last year, the Beverly game, and Beverly ran all over Peabody. I think they rushed for 300 and something yards. And I remember talking to Coach Powers after that and saying, you know what, it was the line, it's us, and they made a commitment over the summer, and I'll tell you what, this defensive line is the most improved part of this team.
Yep.
Without question.
100%, yep. And that's a testament to the kids and the work and the effort they put in. And, I'll say this. So for you folks at home, playoffs are top 16 teams, whatever division you're in. And Peabody was number 17. And a lot of us, myself included, were like, well, if they made the 16th, they would have played Catholic Memorial, which quite frankly won Division 2, probably could win Division 1. I don't know if it would have been the best situation, but I'll tell you what, didn't matter what I thought. These kids were pissed. They were angry, and that's come through. And that's one of the other things that has motivated them this year. You'll read a lot about that in the paper. You talk to them. They took it as a snub. They're upset about it, and they've turned it in the right direction and taken that negative energy, turned it into positive energy, and they've used a lot of different things to motivate them. They've been through a lot the last 2 or 3 years. We both have kids with seniors. We know these kids. They've come up through Peabody Youth Football,
and they're doing this with some significant injuries on the defensive line. I don't think it can be stated enough the importance of Giovanni on this team.
Yep, and Mikey Mastrocola, absolutely.
He's a disruptor. Oh.
Yep, middle touchdown. That's Drinkwater. Inside route. It was a nice route. Good play. Pretty clean. He got away, saw his receiver, and he put it where it needed to be. So Leominster gets on the board again for the second TD of the night. 35-13, pending the extra point.
Yep, good run, slant. Nice inside move.
90-yard drive, 90-plus yards, so give him some credit. Looks like they're short one guy in Leominster. They're taking a long time for the extra point. Yeah, there he comes in. That should have been... Yeah, it's no good. So
that was a disaster from the start.
Yeah. All right, so Leominster gets on the board with the second TD of the ninth. Here's that replay. Looks left for his fair receiver. Puts it right where he needs to be. Nice play by the quarterback and the receiver. So 35-13, 1:55 to go in the third. Once again, folks, if you're not doing much tomorrow, head up to Peabody Fieldhouse. They're having a fundraiser for Mikey Mastrocola as he battles cancer. That'll be a cornhole tournament, and there'll be raffles, food trucks, fun things going on. And if for some reason you can't make it tomorrow, but you want to do something else, you can come back Monday at the Meadows.
Yep. And just to let people know, Joel, if you maybe have season tickets to a certain sporting team and you want to donate, I know shout out to the Carroll School PTO. They donated a basket, and in my humble opinion, the best principal in the city, Principal Smith, Carroll School.
Looks like Matt's looking for some breakfast this weekend, some eggs and bacon. And they did put up on the screen real quickly, and I'm sure PATV will put that up again. Here's the onside kick. Rolls to 10. Leominster is going to get it.
Covers, I
think it rolled like maybe 11 yards and it went back up. I'll see that on the replay, but all right. Well,
I think Peabody fell on it initially and it squirted out, and that was the second effort.
So they're going to take it on the 48-yard line. Obviously, it had to go 10 and go back because it's got to go at least 10. So we'll see if we can cue that up in the truck. But Leominster, not. Here we go. So
right there's 10 yards. So yeah, they're good.
Looks like the Peabody ball player, the fighter off their hand, never got really a handle on it. So here comes the Blue Devils, 1st and 10. Ball is incomplete from their own 48-yard line. So we talked about momentum, the big M. Right now it's definitely going Blue Devils' way, but 1:48 in the third, so it's a good opportunity to, stop them a little bit here. Don't have another score before the end of the third. Maybe we can get it back before we go into the fourth. If not, good opportunity to collect themselves together. All right.
Yeah, big stand here by the defense. This is kind of a key moment in the game here.
2nd and 10 from their own 48-yard line for the Blue Devils. Lopez in the shotgun. He's got 4 receivers. He's rolling left. Still rolling. He's going to be brought down by the Peabody defenders. So that's, as much as, you got to give the people, the defensive line credit, the defensive backfield did one better by just not leaving anybody open.
Yep, and Eli, again, that closing speed. Watch him. He'll come into this frame like right there.
Yep.
Didn't make the tackle, but...
Then you got Pinto and Festa, So, 3rd and 15. I do think this is, like you're saying, Matt, this is, kind of a critical point. Clock is running, coming up on less than a minute to go in the third. 3rd and 15 from their own 43. Four wide. Little pressure. Lopez rolls out. Comes up short. 4th and 15. Let's see what the Blue Devils do here.
Tough throw, rolling left, throwing right there.
Yep.
Best quarterbacks in the NFL have difficulty with that throw. So it looks like they're going to kick.
Yep. It's like an NFL game, 9:15. We started the game at 7 o'clock. Could go 3 hours here, folks. We could really get some good commercials in here. All right, so Blue Devils back to punt. There's been some challenges tonight.
Yep, and clearly expecting a fake punt.
Ooh, Cabo's right there.
Yep, good job.
Yep. Eli picks it up on the 29. All right, so there we go.
Some good call there by Coach Powers. They almost, other than the deep guy, they were, in their typical 4-3 there, expecting the fake punt.
Yep. So, once again, Dylan and Ace, number 77. You got Clinton, your center tonight. You got Alex Jackson, number 75, Action Jackson. Jimmy Festa, that's your beef. All right, Pinto in the backfield with Shea. Hand off to Pinto, and he go wide. He's got the corner. Nice pickup. Nice.
Whoa.
Bounces off like a pinball. Okay. And he still
going.
bounces. There he goes.
There's
Will
a
Pinto.
momentum changer right there.
That was the 30-yard line to the 44. There's a 25-yard pickup. It is a good shot here. So he gets the corner.
He takes a shot here.
Yeah, stays in bounds.
Goes backwards.
Yeah, he was
right
like a pinball.
there.
Boom.
Keeps the feet going.
Yeah. Turned it back inside here again. And look at how he protects the ball. You're an NFL coach. You'd be proud of that kid.
Well, you know what Belichick says. Wrestlers make the best football players.
Yeah. He had a great lineman. I think Steve Neal was one of his best.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's going to be the end of the quarter. After three, you score 35-13 Tanners, and we're going to throw it down to our sideline reporter, Eddie Lomazzi. Hey, Eddie.
Hey, thank you, Joel and Matt. Different third quarter, obviously. This is a game of possession, right? So when you look at Peabody's offense going into the half, they didn't have the ball. They came out, they only had 2 possessions. Defense is out there a lot. A couple unfortunates. Peabody was making a good run there towards the end zone. Unfortunate interception. Eli Batista had a great run back. Obviously, he was called back with interference with the punter. But, again, one good thing Peabody has on his side is time. There's 12 minutes left. This is fourth quarter. They got to go down right now. They got to make a statement and put the ball in the end zone here and really have really good control possession going into the fourth quarter. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Eddie. I think you hit it right on the button. It's just important for Peabody to go in. They get one more touchdown, 42. There's no way Lemons is coming back, and it pretty much allows everyone to just kind of take the foot off the gas a little bit and call it a night. But easier said than done sometimes. So let's see what they can do here. Peabody breaks the huddle. They come out on the Blue Devils' 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, I call for some more Will Pinto here.
Yeah. Pinto up the middle. He's wide open.
There we go.
Pinto down to the 25-yard. That's a 20-yard run. So I believe basically he's done about 50 yards this drive. 45, 50 yards on the ground.
That's a backbreaker. Back to back.
Yeah.
Hard nose, running over defenders run.
Yeah. There's that replay.
He runs hard. I was sort of tongue in cheek there, Joel, but that he is a phenomenal wrestler, and that clearly plays off on the football field.
Yep. So on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 from the Blue Devils' 25-yard line. I think there's a
motion.
Yeah, okay.
Motion. If I'm Coach Betancourt, I'm having every one of those linemen wrestle this year.
right, so it's going to back up Peabody 5 down to the Blue Devils' 30-yard line. 1st and 10 on the Blue Devils' 30-yard line. 11 minutes to go and running here in the fourth quarter of the game. Pinto up the middle. Picks up 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 yards. The last 8 of them with people on his back. You know, this team is not one-dimensional anymore, Matt.
Yeah, I take back everything I said. Give the ball to Will Pinto from here on out.
Yeah. So, 1st and 10 from the 15.
Those are 3 of the hardest runs I've seen in high school football.
And it energizes him. The more he gets with people on his back, the more energized he gets.
I love his demeanor. I mean, just now coming out of the huddle, he's ready to go.
You might say he's jacked.
Yep.
There he goes.
Here we go.
He's got the corner inside the 10, down to the 5, 1st down.
So I'm going to go out on a limb here.
You think they're going to keep feeding him, the coaches?
I'm going to say Will Pinto is getting this handoff again.
I think they'll call this the Pinto drive. Back in the day, we used to drive Pintos.
Are those the ones you tapped the bumper and the gas tank blew up?
Something like that. All right, he got 9, so it's going to be a 2nd and 1 from the 6. Pinto in the backfield with Lynch. Offensive lineman kicks out. Oh, bad hit. Oh, look what. Oh, be covered in the end zone. Touchdown, Danny Barrett off of the fumble. 6 yards on the ground the hard way. So Danny's going to get the credit for the TD. Unfortunately, it went off of Will's hands. Looked like Leominster had a couple of shots at it. Just couldn't do it.
Kind of a backbreaker if you're Leominster, but
yeah, it was a backbreaker.
And you know, you feel bad for Will Pinto there because he deserved that touchdown, but heck of a series there for Will Pinto.
So Dom Scalise in for the extra point. Shea Lynch with the hold. Ball's down, kick is up, it's good. So Peabody puts the proverbial nail in the coffin, in my opinion. 42-13, 9:20 to go in the game. Here's the replay on that.
Yeah,
actually, you got to give the Leominster defender. He made a good play. He got his hand in there.
Yeah, and I don't think Will had quite gotten it into the crux of his arm there and then tucked it away. He was on his way to do it, but just wasn't quite there yet.
So 9:20 to go in the game, 42-13. At this point, it's about the margin of victory, my friends. So, Peabody, let's see, who was game number 2 against? We won at home against Revere. Who was game 2?
Win Classical.
Win Classical, 2-0. We go to Beverly on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, make a statement at that place. Put some coffins, put some bad memories in the bed there at Herd Stadium, 3-0. Statement game last week, go to Marblehead, 40-7. Break the 23-game winning streak of the Magicians. And then the talk is, what's this team made of? Can they do it? And Peabody, for the second week in a row, actually, in my opinion, the third week in a row, another statement game, 42-13 on their home field.
Yeah, so, you know, I think those first 3 games, those are games you're supposed to win.
Yep.
And believe me, nothing against taken away from the Marblehead victory. I personally believe that was another game that they
Coach Betancourt said that in the pregame interview. Yep, he said,
this to me is the statement game right here. Team you don't know a lot about, 4-0, western part of the state. This is your statement game right here.
Yep. Like we said, we'll be back here next week, Friday, 7 o'clock. Me and Matt versus Winthrop.
Well, the boys against Winthrop. We'll just be up here talking about it. You and I against them would be in trouble.
Exactly. Inside handoff to 48. Gang tackle by the Tanners. Deep pass, number 8, Drinkwater. He's behind.
Oh.
He was behind Vinny, but no good.
No flag. Little underthrown. He had to come back for it just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's thrown a yard further. We might be in trouble, but.
That's a hell of a ball for a freshman.
Yep.
I'll say that.
Yeah, we're going to be hearing about this kid for years to come. Like, he's made some freshman mistakes, but he can throw the ball. No question about it.
Yeah, and this kid Drinkwater too. He's a freshman. He's got some real good years in front of him.
But did I miss a flag here, Joel?
Yeah, we did. His mic is off. We missed. It was 15
It wasn't a pass interference because that ref down here would have called it.
Yeah, I think it was a 15-yard personal foul because it was 15. Yeah.
So this is where your team needs to keep its cool, finish the game. Nothing stupid. Play smart.
Another deep pass, number 1, Aguilar. And that's Carver, I believe. Number 8, so he's had a hell of a game tonight, too. Abu Kaba, not the first time we've said his name.
Nope. And that is textbook pass coverage right there. Inside, turned his head, went up and got it. That is a fantastic play by a defensive back right there.
So 8:24 to go. Peabody takes over. Interception, and that was a deep ball. Good shot by PATV.
Yep.
There you go.
Great play.
Once again, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, DC Rentals, specialized in event communications, including two-way radio rentals, security cameras, event production, trailers, and more. Lynn Ladder and Scaffolding, home for all your ladder and scaffolding needs. Gravock, technology consulting agency focusing on the design, development, and implementation of technology-based solutions. And special thanks to our newest sponsor, Londy's of Peabody, offering out-of-this-world pizza, roast beef, subs, dinners, and more. If you or your business would like to become a sponsor, please reach out to us here at PATV. And right now we got to change a quarterback. Sophomore Joey Smith's come in for Shay Lynch. So Shay's going to take the rest of the night off. Job well done. And once again, if you're sitting home watching the game tonight, just want to shout out to the PATV crew. Hector Garcia, Cassandra Saray, Cindy Encarcion, David Marin, Sophia Gomes, Aaron O'Brien, Don Murphy, and Steve Valente. Doing a great job getting you covered all the angles, all the replays. I hope you're enjoying it.
Yep, great job. Great job by Steve covering the cameras with that rainstorm.
Yep. So 2nd and 9, Peabody on their own 22-yard line. Good penetration by the defense there. That was Silver on the handoff.
So Joey Smith, if you remember the opening game we did there, Joel, he came in late and he took a shot, and he got right back up and came off the field. He is a tough kid.
Yeah, I do remember that. So the clock is moving. We're under 7 minutes. Joey's back in the shotgun.
Oh.
Oh.
A lot of movement on both sides.
Yeah,
but
I think
they're
different
gonna get-
cadence. I
that's
know
gonna
they
be a-
got some. They've got some new linemen in there.
a false start.
Yep. So it'll be interesting to see where Peabody, the Globe's got them up in the top 15, top 10. The Herald's got them there. Max Preps. The MI, the one that does count is the MIAA. Those will be the playoff rankings. But Peabody taking the North Shore, taking the entire state by storm. They'll be heading out here 5-0. And on to next week's game, once again, as we said, against Winthrop right here at home.
Yep.
All right, 6:15 to go. Clock is moving. It's 3rd and 1 for the Tanners. Side handoff, not much there.
So as of today, Joel, the power rankings go as follows: Milford, King Philip, your Tanners, Reading, Hingham, Mansfield, CM, Woburn, Leominster, Wesley, Quincy, Chelmsford, North Andover, Marshfield, Natick, Westford Academy.
Very nice. So it's nice to be able to have something to look forward every week when you go on the internet, open up the paper to see where the Tanners are ranked.
Yep.
I know Danny Ventura from the Herald. I posted he jumped on. I don't say he jumped on the bandwagon, but he predicted a Peabody win this week. So
Danny V does a great job.
So Dom Scalise will be back to punt.
His second punt of the game.
Yeah, you got Drinkwater back on his own on the midfield.
Ooh,
high kick doesn't get much there. It's going to get a little bit of a Peabody bounce. Back to the 35-yard line.
So you know you've had a pretty good night when you've only punted the ball twice.
That's right. So if you haven't heard from earlier tonight, once again tomorrow, if you got nothing to do, why don't you head up here to Peabody High School in the Fieldhouse for the Mikey Mastrocola Cancer Benefit. That's from 1 to 6 p.m. And there'll be raffles, prizes, a lot going on. And once again, if you're a golfer, Monday looks like a beautiful day. Head over to the Meadows, and maybe you can beat Matt Smith and his gang of 4. And it'll be a great cause.
It's a tall order right there. Tall order.
Sounds like you got a ringer. Maybe you're the ringer, man.
Yeah,
I'd have golf with you. So it's real interesting, man, when you think about it. Peabody's a big city, and a lot of kids are here. But I was thinking about this week. You got Bishop Fenwick having a great year. You got Peabody High School. You got some Peabody boys over at St. John's Prep. We got some fun football teams to cover here on the North Shore.
Yep, yeah. Bishop Fenwick Thursday night, double overtime over St. Mary's.
Yeah. And then I don't know if they won last night. They played last night. They crushed 12. They played 35-3 or something like that.
One of the Bishops.
Yeah, it wasn't Bishop Fien. It was the other one, I believe. But Aiden Breen, a Peabody kid for youth football, is having a great season over there himself. So, I think the most satisfying thing is when you're going to talk about North Shore football, you're going to talk about Peabody. And once again, a credit to Coach Mark Betancourt and his staff and his players and the trainers. And, it's not easy to, sometimes it's not easy to turn a big ship. And he's turned it around, and everyone's rowing in the right direction, all in the same direction. We don't want to speak out of turn, but definitely the schedule is favoring Peabody as we head down the stretch here.
Yep, all very winnable games.
Yep. All right, so 2nd and 8. Three and a half to go. Clock is running.
My large fan base, Joel, is correcting us. Cardinal Spellman.
Cardinal Spellman, okay.
Thanks to Captain Petterelli.
There are actually people listening to us out there, man?
Yeah.
Wow, jeez. Who knew?
Yeah.
And we appreciate you all watching and tuning in. Hope you're enjoying it. We enjoy it, that's for sure. All right, 3rd and 8 from the 18-yard line of the Tanners. Lopez, he's going to run inside the 10. He's going to get...
Yeah, we got a flag.
Got a flag.
We might be looking at a block in the back here.
Yeah, I think I just saw the quarterback's shoulders slump. There you go. You see it right there on TV.
Three. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 3rd down.
Here we go. Rollout number 23. He's wrapped up there by, who's that? Number 30. Who's number 30, Matt? You got number 30 there for the Tanners?
I do. Tyson Higgins.
There you go. Nice tackle, Tyson.
I'm sure Dad is proud.
So fourth and 3 from the 13. Clock coming up on 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's see if the Tanners can keep out of the end zone. Looks like Leominster's still got their first offense in there. Lopez fakes it. Rowan goes back against the grain.
Oh, I thought we had an interception.
I thought he did too.
Just missed it.
Yeah. Just over the outstretched hands of number 33, 10, I forget. But anyways. Touchdown, 42-19.
Actually surprised to see Leominster keep their quarterback in the game here at the end.
That kick is good, so 42-20. Leominster fans still hanging in there. Give them some credit.
Yep. More cowbell.
So, is the press box behind the screen. Lou, wave, Lou.
Give a wave.
Give
Come
a
on,
wave,
Lou.
Lou. Give a wave, Lou. There you go. Now, there's a sideline camera young lady. And we hope you all, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the weekend. Looks like the weather is going to be awesome. So a lot of things to do. The fundraisers we talked about. You got the Topsville Fair, and a little bit early to doing some leaf raking. That'll be the next couple of weeks. All right, so when Peabody's they got 6 up front, so they're going to be looking out for this onside kick again. I'm surprised it's only 6. I think maybe 8 or so, but still too deep. They kick it deep. There they go. Is Ridley. Ooh, takes a slip on the turf, artificial turf. It was cut. It's Ridley.
Sportsmanship there. Leominster players helping up Ridley.
Yeah, I saw that. That's good. I said, I remember talking to Coach Betancourt a little bit, before the summer or the end of the summer, and he just felt it was important to make a move. Everyone's trying to figure out these MIAA ratings, and he felt it was important to maybe go outside the conference, and he certainly, chose a team that had a reputation and had success. So
100%.
Took a risk.
You speaking from experience, you would rather lose to a good team than beat a bad one. So go out, get the best games you can, play the best competition you can, and see what happens at the end.
Yep.
Especially with this new ranking system, sometimes you get more points for losing to a good team than you do beating a bad team.
Sure. Well, beating the number 9 ranked team is certainly going to solidify Peabody's.
Yep.
Peabody's
well, they certainly won't go down.
Nope.
They might go up a spot, but they're staying in the top 3.
Yeah, and Peabody looks like Peabody's going to take a knee. So we're going to give Eddie the 1 minute and 30-second warning, Eddie. So start thinking about what you want to end the night's highlights with. We'll let the clock tick before we go to Eddie.
So victory formation, as they say.
Yep. So under a minute to go here in the game. Once again, Peabody, pretty much a dominant performance. 35-7.5. Final score is going to be 42-20.
I'm disappointed, Joel. No field goals tonight.
No field goals. You want to see it. So as the clock's going to tick into 20 seconds, we're going to throw it down to Ed. Ed, share your final thoughts with us, and thank you tonight.
Thank you, Joel and Matt. You guys did a phenomenal job up there as usual. Also, big shout out to Steve O'Hara. He does an awesome job announcing the game. So just a big win for Peabody. This is a great statement. They made a great statement last week against Marblehead. Great statement today against Leominster. Hats off to Leominster. They came into Peabody knowing they're up against a tough team. I just think Peabody dominated on both ends of the ball. Great execution. They had a game plan. They came in with it. Hats off to the coach and staff, to the players. The crowd was excitable tonight. A lot of excitement and energy in the stands, and they came out on top. And just the talent they have on both sides of the ball is extremely impressive. I mean, the defense, if you watch them tonight, they're so fast. Their pursuit angles were great. They contained Lopez all night, and they just executed, like I said. So hats off to Peabody. Great job.
Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate you coming down. Look forward to the rest of the season with you and Matt. And you'll join us up in the booth a couple of games. Matt, what can we say? We came in here, we had some expectations, but we wanted to temper them. But the Tanners did not disappoint, and it's exciting.
I was always on the bandwagon, but now I'm convinced.
Yep.
This is the marquee win right here.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we said, the schedule is favorable the rest of the way for the Tanners, and we're not going to put any W's up prematurely, but if these boys keep on doing what they're doing, the coach staff's doing what they're doing, breaking down films of the opponents, we're going to have a high ranking, and we're going to be hosting a home playoff game here, and we hope we're enjoying it. And once again, we're going to give a thank and a shout out to PATV. Once again, come on down, support Mikey's courageous battle against cancer, whether it be the cornhole tournament this Saturday, tomorrow at the PVMHS Fieldhouse 1 to 6. Golf at the Meadows on Monday at 9 a.m. Columbus Day. Many of you probably don't have to work. So once again, signing off, me, Joel Sass with Matt Smith. Your final score, Peabody Tanners 42, Leominster Blue Devils 20. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. Be safe.